Hello, 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 hello. I didn't expect that to pop on like that. How are you guys? How are you? So we have Delilah. Hello, hello. We have Lakeisha. Hi, Lakeisha. Are you feeling better? We have Z. We have Mill to the B. How are you? How are you? So how are you guys doing on this Friday night? It is Friday night. I am having a rough start into my day. I had a rough start to my day. I'm having a rough little time here, getting adjusted to my little change. So how are you guys doing? Hey, Nadia. Hey, Jen. Hey, Jen. So do you guys, the title of this is called The Ultimate Relationship and Dating Game. Sip if you ever. So you have to have something to drink tonight. What do you guys have to drink? Anything? I have some water, but I'm not gonna drink on that. As I have my handy dandy water, I am going to sip on some Fairlife, this little protein shake. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna drink that. So yeah, and I'm probably gonna have a hard time getting that down. So hopefully I won't have to sip too much. So what are you guys drinking? Then I wanted to ask you guys, somebody gave me this little headband, like this all blinged out headband. And I've seen some kids in my school have this on. And when you put this thing on, it just seems so heavy. I feel like I'm like queenish, like looking like a queen, but that tried to and can't. So it's just so funny. I'm like, geez, Louise, I want to wear that thing, but I don't know how to wear it. You guys wear these big old headbands? I hear that's the new style. The young kids are wearing this. So I was gonna wear that. My daughter was like, no. She said, no, take it off. So I took it off. Um, so Mel says, give me a few minutes, DD, please. Mel B. Male to the B, of course. And then Delilah, you like the headband? Do you like it on me or do you just like the headband, Keisha? Is it cute on? My daughter said no. And I feel like I'm like, what's that? I feel like the Statue of Liberty lady. So yeah, I don't know about this headband. I don't know. But okay, so Keisha says she liked it. What do you guys think? Did you check? Did you see the headband? Mel says no, I'm with Baby D. Baby Didi. Yes, I thought it was maybe a little bit too big, but they say that's what they're wearing now, the big old headbands. I got this a long time ago. I forget who. Was it Jackie O? I forget who had where I got this from, but of course I liked it because I like all things blinged out. So you guys, you have your drink. Tell me in the chat, what are you guys drinking? I am drinking. You guys saw that. I am drinking the Fairlife protein. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna put mine in the chat. Fairlife protein. Wait, Fairlife. Make sure I'm spelling it right. When you're an educator, I'm telling you, you see so many words misspelled that you start misspelling words. And I was a spelling bee champ when I was in school. And now with these 52-year-old eyes in combination with all this misspelling, you invented spellings. It's so cute though. And then my daughter is adorable. It's adorable. I would have to put up this little note. When my daughter wasn't feeling well last week. And she's so sweet. She wrote me a note that said something like, I can't remember exactly. I had the little note, but it said, thank you for taking care of me, Mom. And the way she spelled stuff was so cute. A couple of words she spelled. And so, yeah, my spelling is just not the best. And then autocorrect is not my friend. I don't know what the autocorrect is doing. But we are ready to play the game. So what are you guys drinking? So I see the Turtle Diaries. Well, let's start back with Nadia. She said, smash the like button on your way in. We are so close to 1K subscribers. Yes, we are. We are close to that 1K. I love that. I think I told Taisha this morning, I'm going to lose some subscribers with my last video. When we talked about, that Lyft lawsuit. But, of course, I never want to offend anybody, but it's a hot topic. We got to talk about the hot topics. All things weight loss. We're going to tackle on the Downsizing Diva channel. So yeah. Well, thank you, Nadia. Hello, the Turtle Diaries. We're so glad to see you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Oh, hey, Taisha. I love the butterflies. Taisha, do you change the color of those butterflies or is it my eyeballs tricking me? Because now you have a color that I can relate to. That's one of my faves. Oh, thank you, Keisha. Nobody really, nobody, oh, that headband would give me a headache. Because it's kind of tight, I guess, around the end. Yeah, that's too funny. Okay, so Downsizing Diva is drinking Fairlife protein. Why am I reading that like I don't know what it says? I'm drinking Fairlife protein. What are you guys drinking? Well, you're pretty. You can wear anything. Thank you. Thank you. Drinking zero sugar lemonade. Ooh, lemonade is my favorite drink. What kind? I need to get some of that. Me too, Lakeisha. Zero lemonade. Oh, look at you, Crystal Light. Crystal Light has an aftertaste to me, the lemonade. So I stopped drinking that like years and years ago. But oh my goodness, I might have to go back to that though, Black Squirrel. To be honest with you. Turtle Diaries, yay, yay. Hey, Kim, happy Friday. Happy Friday. People are saying hello, hello. Simply Taisha is drinking some water. So I have that too, Taisha, because I have a feeling I might run out. So, okay, so let's start with some questions. So this is called Sip If You Ever. This is the dating edition, right? Because we're talking about all things related to relationships and dating. And then it's funny because I was looking up some questions, some hot and heavy ones, and I was like, this is too, we're going to have to do a Zoom call because this is too rated X for YouTube probably. Okay, so, ooh, this is a cute little one to start with. So Sip if you have ever been stood up on a date. Have you ever been stood up on a date? Hey, Perfectly Pamela. Have I ever been stood up on a date? I don't think I've been stood up. So somebody came super late though. But have I been stood up? I don't think so. What about you guys? Who's sipping? Who's been stood up on a date? Perfectly Pamela is drinking pink lemonade Crystal Light. I wonder if it's better than it was years ago. It sounds good. So I'm not drinking. I have not been stood up yet on a date. Pamela says not yet. What about you guys? Anybody else been stood up on a date? That is so embarrassing. I think if I was stood up, I would be so embarrassed. Um, Mel says no. Okay. Sip high. You've been stood up. What is wrong with this? What was wrong with him? So what did you do, Turtle Diaries? What did you do? Oh my goodness. I guess the question is, did you talk to him after he stood you up? I guess that's the question. If somebody stood me up, they would have to have a good You know what? I'm sorry. I forgot. I just was about to say I was stood up, but it was a not a date like a first date. It was like, yeah, I was at home. Wait, I gotta tell this story. I did. You have to sip if you did it, right? Jeez Louise. So yeah, I just got stood up. I'm not gonna say this dude's name, but yeah, he stood me up and come to find out, and the reason why I thought about it is because he said it had to be I said it had to be a good reason, and he told me something happened with his mom. His mom got rushed to the hospital. Fast forward months later, I found out that wasn't even true. There was a lot going on with that situation. But yeah, so he did stand me up because I was at home. He was supposed to come over and he never came. So that's a stand up too, right? Oh, geez. Delilah says, never been stood up. I blocked him. He sent me a message, LOL. Lakeisha says, no, I'm drinking strawberry ICA refresher iced tea. That sounds good. ICA berry, right? Isn't that the name it's usually called? I love that. Well, I don't love tea, but I love that flavor. All right, so those headbands are very in right now. For the life of me, I cannot figure out why, though. They are so big and comfortable. Yes, it's huge. It is huge. Yeah, so yeah, my daughter was like, I thought I was looking kind of Statue of Liberty like. Okay, so this next one says, okay, what did she say? I was upset, but then it saved me time trying to get to know him. Boy, bye, bye, boy. I said, boy, bye. I love it. Hey, Sandra. Oh, my weight loss twin. I'm glad you're here. Delilah says, yes, sweet tea. Excellent outlook on it. Yeah, somebody says you up. I think they have to have a really great reason, or else it's just it's not going to work. Already they've started out disrespecting you, but maybe somebody has done that like in your journey. It doesn't have to be at the start. I think I was thinking of at the start. Okay, what about this one? Ooh, sip if you've ever been catfished. You guys know what catfished means? Like somebody pretended to be look a way they didn't look. Jeez Louise, I got catfished before. mm, mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to sip because I got catfished before. No, it's on the app too. I think that's what got me off these apps. I got catfished and I was super annoyed, super annoyed. Um, let's see. Have you ever been catfished? Hey, Linda's Journey. How are you, Linda? We haven't seen you. Now I'm clicking on Lakeisha. Linda scrolled up so fast. Not you, but what I did. Okay, Linda, how are you? We're playing a game. Have you sip if you ever? So we're trying to figure out what's going on with the folks. Oh, Simply Taisha says she has. Okay, Delilah has. I bet you were. I was so irritated. Yes, twice in New York. What? Now, where did you guys meet these people at that they catfished you, Taisha and Mel? Was it on an app like me, or was it just like somebody you met, through somebody or something? Jeez Louise, that show is still going, I think, on MTV, Catfished. This dude swore he was 20 when he was no younger than his mid 40s for sure. Wow. Jeez Louise, online dating on an app. Yeah. I guess that's the downside, the dark side of, that online dating is that, that kind of stuff happens. All right, anybody else? Let me see. Here's another one. Let's see. Oh, have you ever left a date early because it was a terrible date? And I'm going to say, I'm going to type that in the chat. Yes, in big, bold letters. Oops. No, they think I want to share my screen. In big, bold letters. Yes, I have. Jeez Louise. So the question is, have you ever left a date early because it was a terrible date? I'm trying to think there's so many I've had where I've left early. Mm, I'm trying to think what made it bad. Yeah, you see somebody, you meet them in person, you're not really that attractive, and then when you don't have good conversation, right? That's really what would make me leave early. If I didn't have good conversation with somebody, Delilah says, yes, remember I ran away and had my cousin's husband drive my car to their house so he couldn't follow me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I remember that. Sandra says, I have never left early. Delilah, you have some stories though. Geez Louise, we got to keep up with you. You have some stories going on. Sandra says she has never left early. Well, that's good. That's a plus that you haven't gotten to that point. Or are you the type that just would suffer through it? I don't know. Maybe you're the type that would suffer through a date. Or you just been lucky in love so far where it wasn't that bad. Either or is probably a win. I snuck off one of the catfish attempts. We went to the bathroom and never returned and texted him why. Well, I love that you texted him why. You gave him that courtesy of letting him know why. So that's pretty cool. A lot of times people don't do that. Now this is a good one. You said I got sick. Okay. Oh man, you got sick. So that was your excuse. Okay, okay. And yes, I've cut dates short. Yes, like see, I will cut a date short. It's so awkward that I would do that because when I'm on the phone, when I'm having a phone conversation, I always don't want to be the first one to hang up. I don't know why. Even with like anybody. I want them to hang up first. If I hang up first, I definitely gotta go because I don't know. I've always been like that. I've always felt like I'm like cutting folks off. I don't know. It's probably the niceness in me. And just having that I hate the nervous silence too. Like I'll just talk and talk instead of just being quiet sometimes. So yeah, I need to work on that about myself. How about that? All right, what are you guys saying? Males laughing. So, okay, here's another one. Ooh. Have you ever said I love you too soon? So you said it too soon. First of all, have you ever said it first? Let me ask that first. Male says no, hang up. I know, I gotta learn that. Um, have you ever said I love you first to a partner? I have never. Now that I have never done. What about you guys? Have you ever said I love you first? I always thought the guy should say it first. And I don't know if I don't think if I've even felt it and said it. Okay. Lakeisha says never. Delilah says I've never said it at first, but I definitely had no idea what love was at the time. Okay. Lakeisha says never first. Sandra never first. Oh, Turtle Diaries. Oh my goodness. And Simply Taisha has to. Oh my gosh. So did he say I love you back or were you left hanging? I guess I would be afraid of that. That's right. But I don't think I've ever felt it first. And then are you like me when somebody says I love you? What do you say back? I love you. Have you ever left somebody hanging? I have. Yes, my ex-husband and ex-fiance. Oh my goodness, mail to the B. You're cutting them off. Jen says, I don't remember. Jen, you gotta think back, think back. Um, that is too funny. So have you ever said it too soon? Because the people who said it first. So I don't have a too soon. Well, you know what? I still could have it too soon. Because sometimes when people have said I love you, I just said it back. And at the time I didn't know. I don't think I meant it all the time. I just think it's like I said it back. And then eventually I did, but that's so bad of me. I'm so bad. He said it back, but I do feel it was too soon. Okay, all right. I was under the influence. Well, that'll get you to say and do a lot of things. I want it. I have a real problem saying I love you in a romantic or a familiar relationship. Okay, okay. Why do you think that is? Let's unpack that, Delilah. What is up with that? Oh, she's laughing at Taisha. I left my ex hanging all the time. Oh my goodness, I can see that too. You know, what would he say though, Pamela, when you left him hanging? Would he say anything? How did he take that? Because I think this, a lot of times guys don't take things as well as we do. I may not have meant when I said it first, immature. Yeah, yeah, that's you probably could not have. David told me he loved me within days of knowing me. He swears to this day he meant it. So that's a question. Have you ever been in love at first sight? Do you believe there's a such thing as love at first sight? Personally, do I believe in that? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had love at first sight. I've definitely had attraction, like a strong attraction, but I don't know if I believe in love at first sight. Do you guys believe in love at first sight? It wasn't backfired on me. That's probably why I don't remember. Okay, yeah, that could be. That could be. Pamela says at first he didn't say anything, but eventually he finally said, I know you don't love me the way I love you. Wow. Wow. And oh gosh. And so was this when you were breaking up or when you were still like in the thick of it? Because geez Louise, that'd be a conversation. Kashna, how are you? How are you? And you came in saying no. You said no. Just at first sight, but not love, huh? Kashna, just popping in and running off. I need to go to bed. Okay, Kashna. Kashna, tell us, do you believe in love at first sight before you go? Is that a quick no too? Delilah says, I do believe there's true instant connections, not even romantic wise, but even friendship wise. Okay, okay. Oh, Kashna, I love that profile pic. You look super cute. Are your hair in braids? I can't tell if it's the braids on that. Okay, so people are saying good night to Kesha. Oh, I believe in love at first sight. Kayla, Keisha. Oh, that's so sweet. I feel like you're a hopeless romantic now. Um, lust at first sight. Yeah, that's what I would say mine is too. Lust at first sight. Not love at first sight, strong connection, but not love. Okay, okay. All right. Well, I don't know. I think you kind of have to believe in it for it to happen. Otherwise, I don't see it happening. I do not believe in love at first sight. I think it's luster. Okay. Lust or something else, or were you saying luster? Perfectly Pamela says, thank you, Mel. I didn't want to say it, but exactly. Yes, yes, yes. Delilah says, "Oh wait." Simply Taisha says, I've had some manic episodes and thought I was in love. Oh my goodness, that is too funny." Delilah says, "I think that's why I love Love Is Blind as a theory." I've never seen that. I feel like I'm so in the know. I've never seen Love Is Blind. I've never seen Married at First Sight. I've never seen that Doctor No, or is it called 600-Pound Life? I've never seen any of those shows, and I hear they're very popular. Lust or attraction. Okay, my hair is in braids. Okay, it's cute. Super, super cute. I love it. I've had lust at first sight. Okay, all right. Lust at first sight. Me too. I can say that. I'm fortunate to, Jen says, I'm fortunate to know, like, and love quickly. That's why I don't think I would be good at online dating. I need to see and feel you out. Yes, yes, yes. I can see that. Um, Girl, how she says, go watch all of them. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't, I just never have been into that. Like my guilty pleasures are kind of like the Housewives. Still watch that. Stuff like that. Now, what else am I watching besides YouTube videos? Nowadays, I'm just watching YouTube videos. Delilah says, I only saw the first season of Love Is Blind, and I watched My 600-Pound Life, but none of the others. Where is My 600-Pound Life? Good night, Keshna. Where is the 600-Pound Life? Like, where do I find that? That's like a thing. And people love that show. My 600-Pound Life. Wow. Okay. So where is it? Where do you watch it on? Lifetime? Is it on YouTube? Like, where do I find it at? Because I want to at least see an episode, because people talk about it all the time. Doctor No. All right, I should be a doctor. Yes, a doctor. Yes, say yes. Okay, so on TLC. Okay, TLC. I don't think I have TLC, but I probably could find some episodes on YouTube. All things are on YouTube. I'm thinking about getting YouTube Premium, or not Premium, whatever you could watch TV on. I'm thinking about getting that. So the next question, Sip, if you ever stayed in a relationship longer than you have. Yeah, I have definitely stayed in a relationship longer than I should have, I should say. Longer than you should have. Mm-hmm. For sure. Um, a lot. I think I do that more than I definitely should. People are saying, okay, you look at it on YouTube too, Mel says. Jen says, I'm 50-50 on Love Is Blind. People in their 20s and 30s telling me they can't find a boyfriend. It's BS. But don't you think the dating pool has to be slim for everybody now? Because I think the internet and social media has made so many options. Like, I think if you're out there looking and like on the prowl, you could definitely find something now. You could go in people's DMs, and you could do those sort of things. And so I think it's just made it really hard for anybody out here dating. But that could just be me. I don't know. Now my cousin, he's like 27, I think 27, and he says it's hard to find a nice female. So I don't know. Delilah says, I watched My 600-Pound Life on Disney Plus. There's a new show, The 6,000-Pound Diaries on Lifetime. 6,000 pounds. So I'm guessing that's a bunch of folks put together. Okay, I do have Disney Plus, so I can check that out on there. I need to reel my drink for this. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Oh yeah, let's go. If you guys are sipping on that one. Dr. No or Dr. No, LOL, his full name is Dr. Norazardan. Oh, okay. Sip, sip. I don't think the dating pool is smaller. I think the instant gratification generation we live in is what makes it hard. Then add in not knowing what gender said person is nowadays makes it rough. Now people are always saying the gender thing. Like I haven't ran into that, but I haven't been dating. I've been on the under the radar. But that's a thing. I guess that's a thing, right, guys? Being on the down low, is that a thing? Jeez Louise, I'm behind the eight ball. I think social media has switched it up to hookups instead of relationships. Yes, Sandra, I agree with that. I do too. I think now it's more about meeting somebody, getting together real quick and not committing, exploring your options. It's a lot of options, I guess people feel like they have. And when you feel like you have options, people tend to not want to commit. I like a lot of options. Delilah says you read it no twice. LOL. You can't get Dr. No out of your Yeah, I gotta watch that. I haven't run into gender issues. I haven't either. But it sounds like it's a thing that people are running into. All right, so here's the next question. Delilah says, yes, living in San Francisco, I dealt with many people who were trans way before it was cool and mainstream to be trans. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't come across that, but like I said, I haven't been dating out here lately, so I don't know. Now, I remember the Turtle Diaries talked about it, but you're in California, so down low, guys, this depends on where you live. I really think that's LA, Atlanta, a large city thing, San Francisco. Okay. Well, I've heard about Atlanta though. I have a couple of friends that live in Atlanta. Delilah says you might not even know you have or haven't. Many won't tell you and you would never know. Now that I believe that you would never know. I do believe that. All right. Well, and so it says here. What about this one? Let's see. I asked about that. Sip, if you've ever dated someone 10 years older than you. 10 years older than you. Have I? 10 years older? Oh, man. Yes, I have. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sip, if you've ever dated someone 10 years older than you. I have. Yeah. And I think I still will. I'm 52. I think I would. I think I said 45 would be my cutoff, but maybe I would dip down into that 42 and date somebody that's 42 years older. Because I do have young guys like try to talk to me. I wouldn't go under 10 years, 10 years lower than me or 10 years higher. I don't think I would want somebody past 60 at my age. Maybe 62, 10 years up and 10 years down. I think 10 years up and 10 years down is not bad. But who knows? I might meet somebody that's 20 years older and just love it. So, I'm not saying it, but in my mind, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, she's saying she agrees with Sweet Tea about the big cities or where you live. It used to be underwritten that they would tell you before it progressed. Now it's accepted that you just deal with it, or you're a phobe shell homes. I don't know what that means. I just want to know the truth and let me make my choice. Yeah, I think that's true. I think everybody should lead with the truth, especially in any relationship. Like, that's just what it should be. Older, no younger. I haven't. Okay. No, a lot of no sipping. Okay, Jen. I never liked younger guys. I would go 10 years younger or 10 years older. So me too. Yeah. 10 years older, 10 years younger. All right. I love that. And, I think at this age, a younger guy can be settled, but at this age, I just need somebody to be like financially stable, emotionally stable, physically stable, like all those things, stability in all forms, shapes, and forms. And Delilah, I wanted to tell you this because you've been telling me look at prenups because I always talk about the pension situation. Well, I don't know if you guys know who Journey Smollett is, but she's an actress. She was a child actress. She's getting a divorce from her husband. and I think they had a prenup, and he got a $1 million settlement. Do you know? I don't know if he has. I shouldn't say I don't know. I'm gonna look that up. But he's going after her pension. He's going after her pension, whatever pension she had, whatever. Sir, I'm gonna look this up while I'm talking to you. But I read this earlier, and I thought, you've been telling me to get a prenup, and sometimes these prenups don't hold up in the court of law. Did you realize that? Um, let's see. And I was gonna get my friend from college to do it, and so I feel like I need to get a big, somebody that specializes in it, that's known for doing these prenups. Even though my friend's very good, but still, I feel like I just got to come out. I got to have be prenup proof. So yeah, let me see if I could find that about her. So anyway, when people were saying, oh, just get that prenup. Prenups don't always hold up. So remember that. Okay, what are you guys saying in the chat? Oh, Jen says, I'm sorry, a younger man will not do it for me. Chale is Spanish. Am I saying it right? Chale is Spanish slang, and it means similar to no, thank you. And this man wants her childhood earnings from the Cosby Show. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. That's why I say now you're getting $1 million. It's like, geez, Louise. But I saw that, and it reminded me of, people coming after your money, even though you might think they don't even want it. That's why I say, if they have a pension, like I have a pension, we're going to cancel each other out. They have pretty much the same thing, you cancel each other out. Who knows what God has in store for me, but that's my prayer. Come with your own stuff. Mia, late to the party. Hello, all. Lost track of time waiting for this. And this crazy Lori Daybell interview on TV. She's baddie fam. I have no idea who she even is. Might be a Cali thing with the husband going after her pension. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think she is in California too. I never say never. I let God lead me. Yeah, me too. I never say never. That's what I say. I might, that's what I'm thinking in my mind, but who knows what God has in store for me. So we shall see. But in my prayer, I am praying that for the stability in all those areas. Like I say, I think you should be able to give what you ask for. So I'm feeling good on that aspect. All right, so here's some more questions. Ooh, this is a good question. This is kind of like being stood up, so I guess that's not a good question. They call it ghosted. Isn't that this ghosted the same as being stood up? All right, so sip if you've ever sent a risky picture of yourself, like a risky picture where you were like showing stuff that you probably shouldn't show. And I'm going to say, no, I've never done that. And if I were to ever do that, I would not have my face showing at all. I would not have my face showing at all. Have you guys ever done that? Sent a risky a photo or text? Oh, geez, Louise. Yeah, I don't want to. Sandra, I love that. Oh my gosh, you've done that. Oh my gosh, I got to live through you. I'm too scary to do that. Now, Mel is smiling. Mel, you got to give us your answer. Oh my God. Oh, I love a little photo shoot. You guys are adventurous. Jeez, Louise, Pamela, Keisha. Somebody I can relate to, Keisha. Simply Taisha. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm too shy to do that. I am too shy to do that. Yes, ma'am, but no identifiers in them. No regrets. I love that. Mel says risky to me equals nude. So no. No, not nude. It can be anything. It can be showing like just a part, a piece of a part, some of the part. Could be any of that. Jen says no. Okay, Jen, I can relate. Oh, Taisha is like, body parts only, no face in there. Yeah, I think if you show your face, that's just a little too risque because that's the thing. People, you don't know what folks are gonna do on Mad Day. That's why I say I wouldn't do it. I should have waited for one more question till I enter. So, Mia, have you? I don't know. I didn't see your answer. Are we talking nude? Both. Okay, so nude, yes, but any part of you nude. Yeah, risky, nude. Man, let's go with nude. So me, I can put a capital N and a capital O in the chat. Uh, Taisha is spicy. I love it. I know. I know. No face or identifying marks, though. Yes, that's the key. But I still haven't even done that. I'm like, I'm so bad. I thought it was just spicy. Lingerie. So, have I seen a picture of lingerie? I don't really wear lingerie, but maybe I have like a shirt, like this shirt, this shirt. Like if I unbutton it a little bit, maybe it would. Is that risque to show that little part? But you can see that part without me sending it in the pic. So, but yeah, I'm too scared to do any of that. I always thought like on Mad Day, people would be like posting that at the school I teach at. So no, no, ma'am, there's no way. So if you see a picture floating around with my face on it, you know for a fact that is not me because I have not done that. Um, all the parts and stuff. Yep. Oh, Mia. I have tattoos on my feet and men love feet, and I do not send them because there's no way to hide it. They say on OnlyFans, the feet fetish is a popular thing. So if you ever want to retire, you could head on over to OnlyFans and show those feet. Not my finest moment. Okay, okay. If I had and I got it out, I would deny, and it got out, I would deny. So the people that have said things, which is most of the chat, that's talking. So did they ask you to send it, or did you just feel like, okay, I'm feeling sexy, I'm feeling like I want to send something? Like, I want to know, like, did you initiate that, or did they say or did they send you a pic and you send it back? I wonder, how does that go down? How does that go down? Somebody like me that's shy, I need a push, a nudge, push me off the cliff. Haha, that part, Mel. No identifying features. Yes. Foot fetish is 100% a very common one. They say it is. I need to get these toes out. If someone wanted to pay for pictures of my ugly feet, I would be down. Oh, OnlyFans, I'm telling you. I hear they like pretty toes, not so pretty toes. Perfectly Pamela says both. I initiated most of the time. Okay, okay, okay. Tasha. Jeez Louise. Some being like knees, shoulders, elbows. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And yeah, I've heard of all that. Mia, there was an exchange of photos, not one-sided. Okay, okay. Now I've received some nice pics, but I don't send it back. And these men pay for them. Oh my goodness, that is too funny, too funny. These were random guys, by the way. These weren't random guys. Yes, yes, I said were. No, weren't random guys. I didn't think that, but just to clarify that, I can see why you want to clarify that. Delilah says, yeah, they all like it when it comes to feet, even smashing stuff with your feet. Really? Jeez Louise, I don't know about that. Okay, next question. I learned a lot about you guys. Okay. See, I told you I am shy. I am shy, especially when it comes to all that kind of stuff. Let's see. Oh, this is a good question. Now, this is not if you're married, this doesn't mean like for your marriage, right? We're just talking about at some point in your life. Have you ever dated multiple people at the same time? Have you ever? Okay, and they have another part, but I won't say that part. I'll wait till we get the questions in. But so I have to sip on that one. Hmm. Yeah, I've dated multiple people at the same time. Has anybody up? Pam, perfectly Pamela says no. Jeez Louise, you're a good one. How did you not do that? Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes, Keisha. Yes, Mel and Keisha. Okay. Oh, anybody else? She got it. All right, Spike Lee's sister. Okay, the Turtle Diary sip, and I think you will have too when dating casually. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, that's the thing. No, says Sandra. Oh, Sandra, you're a good one. As long as I am not in a committed relationship, what's wrong with dating multiple people? You know, and I don't think anything wrong with it. But for women, for a guy to say that, it'd be like, oh, he's cool. What's up? But for a girl or a lady to say that, it makes us look like we're like, not, I don't think that, but I think sometimes that's associated with being loose if you've dated multiple people at the same time, or more than one person, but like I say, if you are getting to know somebody and you happen to meet somebody and you're not in a relationship, I don't see anything wrong with like talking to him too, talking to, now when you get to that serious point, you want to make a decision or go in one direction, but yeah. Yes, ma'am. Okay, okay. Men need to know you have options. I agree with that too. I didn't like spending time alone. I'm just fine alone now and prefer it most of the time. So you like being alone, like just total period. Wow. Okay. And I do too sometimes, but then sometimes I get to the point where I'm like, geez, I miss like having somebody to do things with besides my daughter. Women rush in. Sometimes Mel says not everyone is a prospect for long term. I agree. And how would you know that if you didn't date around? I think you just kind of got to date around to know that I don't sleep around. So it was just dating and nothing more. Yes. And so I think people associate, like, oh, she's having, relationships with two men like that. I think people automatically go to that. All right, that was a good question. Okay, so have you ever got back together with an ex-boyfriend or an ex-husband in some cases? Have you guys ever done that? Ooh, next one's a good question. Oh man. Let's see. What are you guys saying? Sounds like you miss companionship, not necessarily a partner. True. That could be a true statement. Yes. I agree, Mel, to the B. The Bachelorette does it. Yes, yes, yes. We should go on that Bachelorette, especially you, Mel. You should go on that Bachelorette. Sandra says yes. Okay. Yep. That's why I know that that's not the move for me. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Yes, David is the only one I got back with. Yeah, I went back to the exes. Can I get a refill? Yes, yes, yes. Once I'm done, I am done. Oh my goodness. And big bold caps. And I don't know if it's bold, but it should be. Um that is too funny. Perfectly, Pamela. Yes, yes, yes. No one of my sayings is I don't go backwards. Oh, no one of my sayings is I don't go backwards. Okay, okay. I have, and I've been sticking to it, not going backwards. So I'm proud of myself for that. Pamela, she's laughing. Delilah says, I've always said I don't live my life and rewind. So once it's over, it's over. But I ate my words with this one. Okay, okay, very good. I never say never. So David's the only one you got back together with. So maybe that's because it's like your person, right? Hopefully that means that's your person. But yeah, I never say never because I don't think you really never know what you're gonna do. Trust me, it was a big mistake. Pamela says that's the one that kept saying I love you and I wouldn't say it back. Oh, okay, okay. So that makes sense. Delilah says, I think the fact that I had no friends or family here contributed to that choice to go back. But it seems like it was a good choice. Like in the end, it seems like it's working out. So that's good. Um, I had a good question. Oh, so here, Sip, if you have ever had a crush. Now, I didn't say do anything about it necessarily, but if you had ever had a crush on your friend's ex, let me know in the chat. Are you drinking? Are you drinking? That one I'm not going to drink on because I don't think I ever had. Mm-mm. No. No, I agree. It was a good decision. He's a good guy. Oh, I'm sorry. Lakeisha says no. Mia says no. Mia says Sam. Mia, what did you ever tell the friend that you had a crush on her, dude? No, says Taisha. No, says Mel. I just don't knew everybody was gonna say no. Mia's like, yeah. Delilah, never a crush, but I can think they are attractive. Yes, now I've thought a couple were attractive, but not to. And Sandra says, Sip. Okay, Sandra, you guys do tell. So did you end up telling the friend? Did the friend find out? Like, what is up with that? Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness gracious. Does the friend know? And maybe they know they were gonna know after watching this video. That is too funny. So Mia, you have to tell us, does the friend know? Hopefully you're typing it. I have to find that very interesting. Okay, so here's a oh no, I can't ask that on TV. On YouTube, I should say. Pamela says, I wouldn't say he was a friend's ex. I guess they dated in high school, but I never knew about it. And this was several years later. Yeah, see, I think that's the biggest hardship for me with dating is so many of my friends or the associates that I know, everybody knows each other. So it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's just kind of different. Sister wife behavior. I never told the friend. You never told the friend. Okay. But it's just a crush, right? You didn't act on it. I have a random question. What's going on? Who's going on the downsized cruise? Mel, what are you saying? What DD2? I didn't catch that. Mel. I told them they picked me up, handled business, and never really was friends after. I wouldn't speak to him to this day. Okay. Taisha wanted to know who was going on the cruise, and Mel says she's going. Yeah, don't count me out yet, but I don't think I don't have it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going. But dang, I want to go because I want to hang out with you and Mel to the B and line dance with Miss Lorraine and work out. That's going to be so cool. The Turtle Diary says no sips. You can ask us anything. Oh, maybe that's what she was saying. What, DD? Oh, okay, that question. Well, I'm just thinking it might be too risky for TV. That's all. Not like something, you know. Yeah, not like something that's really bad. Oh, have you done this before? This got me in trouble one time. Have you ever called your date or your current, somebody you were dating an ex's name? Have you guys ever done that? I've done that before. Jeez Louise. Oh gosh, I almost got put out. Mm-mm-mm. And I'm kind of bad with names. Like I'm not. My mom was like that too. She's got me in trouble plenty of times with mixing up names, and I sometimes do it too. I don't like that. I want to change that, but it is what it is. Let's see. Let's see. She says, "What question are you hiding?" I'm gonna have to tell you off the chat. It will be fun, T. Yes, you guys are gonna have so much fun. I hear it's like up to like 40, 50 people going. So that's gonna be that cruise ship is gonna turn into it's a celebrity cruise trip. It's gonna turn into a GLP-1 cruise trip. I'm notorious for mixing up names. I am too. You have done that. You guys have done that. Okay, wait. Yes, many times. What? So what reactions did you get? Because I'm telling you, I almost got put out of a place before doing that. But it was because he was irritating me the same way my ex used to. Yes, I can agree with that. It just came out, I guess. Yeah, I can totally relate, Pamela, to that. For me, I feel like things he did reminded me of an ex. Yes, that's kind of when it happened, or evoked a certain feeling, and bam, I called him the other man's name. And don't men hate that? They hate to be called somebody else's name. Oh my gosh, I've caught myself too before doing it, but yeah, I was in the doghouse for a long time after that one. I should have taken more than one sip because I've done it more than one time. Yes, I've done it. Yikes. Isn't that crazy? Now, so let's reverse it. Have you ever been called someone else? Like, has he mistakenly called you another female's name? Have you guys ever had that? I don't think I've ever had that. That's why I don't use names in romantic relationships. What do you mean you don't use names? Like, what do you mean by that? Of course they were P.O. an accurate, huge way. Yes. I know what you're saying. In a huge way. Geez, Louise, I do it with my son and my dog all the time just because they act too much alike. What did your son say? He's probably like, okay, don't, Taisha, don't go out like us, honey. Keep it going. Keep it going. You are focused. You are good. No, Turtle Diaries, keep it going. Jeez, Louise. Oh, John. I mean, Steve. Ooh, it's so crazy. Jeez, Louise. That's why all my guys are babe. That's a good way to do it. But that's gonna make me think if a guy's calling me hun and babe that he's trying to do that too. But that's a good reason to say that. Now it's just babe, no name. That is too funny. That is too funny. I love it. I call them nicknames like babe, honey, muffin, and avoid calling them by their name. So what about when somebody does that to you? Are you guys thinking the same thing? Oh God, you guys are funny. Pam, you took us out with that one. I have done that. I was saying not yet, but to be called someone else's name. I was saying not yet to be called. Oh, okay. Oh, to be called someone else's name. Okay, okay. So yeah, has somebody ever called you a girl's name or a guy's name by mistake? Let's see. My ex, John from Boston, never did let that go. And I don't think have I been called somebody else's name? I think I have. The guy tried to tell me it was his mom, like it was his mom or sister or something, but I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. Don't forget to hit that like button, the Divalicious Squad. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Can't say I've ever been called somebody else's name. Okay, all right. I forever call my brother by my other brother's name. Yeah, I think it's kind of quite natural, especially when you get not natural like you should be doing it all the time. But I think it can happen, and then especially when you get older, I feel like if somebody is doing similar things, that's going to come to your mind. Kind of how like we said, that's the reason why we were doing that. That's just so funny. um, Mel says no, I would remember. Okay, okay. All right, so let's see. Let me find some other questions here. If you guys have some questions, you could put them in the chat too. Let's see. Men are very good. They barely do that. Oh yeah, they got it together. Let's see. Well, let me see. I'm trying to find something good. Ooh, okay. Have you guys ever had a sip? If you've ever had a secret admirer, who's ever had a secret admirer before? I will sip. I've had some secret admirers. Yeah, I've had that before. Drink if you've ever had a stalker. Who's had a stalker? I need to take some drinks. A couple. The stalker. Yes, and I think that's why I'm so private. I think I was telling somebody that I met through YouTube here, why I'm so private about things because I've had some stalkers. I think a lot of times people think like, oh, what is she trying to hide? Who am I trying to hide from? That's a way to put it. So yeah, I've had some stalkers, a couple of stalkers, and yeah, it could be scary. And not stalker to the point where I was afraid to come out of my house or anything like that, but just kind of like following me around, showing up places, things like that, to the point where my family had to get involved at one point, my job. So, yeah. So, I'm just kind of, that just really, that is scary. If you're a woman or a male, because guys go through it too. If you've ever been through that, it's really a scary, scary thing. So Simply Taisha says, I have. Now, is this a question about the stalker? Because I asked 2 questions right before I got the answer. Delilah, I have, yes. Try stalker like. Okay, okay. I've gotten anonymous gifts at my door. Yes, Pamela says with a big yes. Isn't it scary? I've had a few stalkers. Wow, geez Louise. In New York, what's up with New York, man? New York. Dude walked from his brother's apartment to my job 10 miles away. Jeez Louise. So what did he do when he what did he do when he finally got to the job? Like, what did he do? And you know what I had to do too? I'm gonna tell you guys, I used to watch that. I don't know, this is syndicated everywhere. I had to stop watching like those shows like 48 Hours and shows where they talk about, how people got caught committing crimes and things like that. Those things used to scare the heebie-jeebies out of me. And I stopped watching them. I stopped watching them because I'm so scary like that. So I'm like, too funny. Let's see. I think I went up way too. Scrolling down. Okay. So let me find the last comment. Yes, I've done it. Yikes. I don't know. Am I on the right part? No, this was where we went way past the John and Steve. That's so funny. Okay, wait. I'm trying to find where I left off. No, I would remember. Me and are very good. They really do that. That's still the names. Okay, this dude walked 10 miles. Jeez Louise. Dee Dee, you're hilarious. Who am I hiding from? Yeah, yeah, very good. I've had secret admirers, but not stalkers. Okay, well, very good. I think that's good. But for legal reasons, I can't discuss it. Secret admirer. Okay, okay. Security had to tell him to leave. Jeez Louise. He walked 10 miles. I mean, jeez Louise. Like you got that spell, Pamela, going on. I worked at a hospital, so it wasn't like he couldn't just come in. But when he was standing around the nurse's station for too long, we called security to make him leave. I know. Dang, Pamela. Yes, 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 yeah. Yeah, I've had some similar things going on. Sweet tea. She's laughing. Yeah, this whole stalker thing can be a serious thing. So I'm glad, Pamela, it didn't really escalate into something else, but that is pretty scary. Yeah. There's somebody who can't let go. When you see that clinginess early on, I think that's a red flag. I really do. Okay, here's some more questions. Let's see. You guys, if you think of some questions, write them in the chat. Funny thing is, Pamela said he was the one that he broke up with you and then he did all that. Jeez Louise. He had regrets. That's a twist. I'm trying to do my 25-step skincare and 25 steps. Jeez Louise. What are you putting on your 25 things? What is it? This must be a big system. I mean, geez Louise. And meanwhile, I'm just putting soap and water. Oh my gosh. I need to get a skincare. I use Trula or Trula. I think it's Trula. It's kind of like plant-based and natural, and I can get it here at Nordstrom's. They used to sell it on Amazon, and it's sold out a lot. So it's pretty popular. It's always sold out of Nordstrom's, but I don't have their whole system because it's expensive. It's really expensive. And I told you guys I'm on a fabulous budget, so I haven't really splurged on buying all the stuff for it. But I did get the little toner. So you just inspired me to use my toner, Delilah. 25 steps. Yeah, 25 steps to get that face beat. 25 steps. I got 2 steps. Wash, moisturize. Yes, 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 yes. There ain't nothing I want to do 25 times except get paid, girl. Oh, okay, it's an exaggeration. I was gonna say, geez, Louise, is that something new going on? Because isn't less is more, right? That would turn me off. I don't care if they said it. Well, maybe if they said it would, keep wrinkles off forever, I would pay for it and do the 25 steps maybe. But it would have to be drastic. Okay, so here's another question. Do you guys believe in soulmates? Do you guys believe in soulmates? All right, let's go to her question first, though. Let's go to 3 to 4 steps. Mel says, let's go to the Turtle Diaries question first. Have you ever dated a guy who has lost a lot of weight? Great question. Trying to think. I don't think so. I have not. That lost a lot of weight. No, but it's funny because one of my friends tried to one of her friends, and at the time I probably maybe was 20 pounds less than I am now, maybe 10 pounds less than I am now, maybe just 10. And at the time he was, a bigger guy. And I wasn't that interested. Really wasn't his size. He's a lawyer. He's a very successful guy. Got everything together. He was getting out of a relationship. I think that was a thing. I thought because he had 2 kids, very involved with his kids. But I wasn't that attracted at first, though. Initially, and so we can maintain the friendship. I actually just saw he had a birthday. I need to text him and say happy birthday. I think he's since moved from Ohio. He doesn't even live in my state anymore. So, anyway, he ended up losing a ton of weight. Maybe in the last 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, around COVID, when COVID time, he ended up losing all this weight, and I still wasn't that attracted though. I still really wasn't. So it wasn't the weight. It's just I just kind of wasn't. He has somebody. That's always my problem. Somebody checks off all the boxes, and then that attraction isn't there, or they check off 2 out of 5 boxes, and then the attraction is overwhelming. And I'm like, wait a minute. I said I wasn't going to go for this or go for that. But yeah, so yeah, that guy, I haven't talked to him in a while, so I haven't had any law questions because he is a lawyer. He's another guy, that's a lawyer that I know. So yeah, but anyway, I digress. That's a great question. I wonder if you guys have dated somebody that lost weight. Let me see. Let's go back up. Let's see. You guys are so funny with the steps. I went from using soap. Okay, Delilah's here with the skincare. I went from using soap and water with moisturizer and be done with it for most of my life to now I'm also adding 4 RX creams, gels alongside those, plus a serum and zinc ointment over the top. Women are into healthcare, but I mean skincare. A lot of women are spending a lot of money on that. Plus, these young girls are on TikTok and stuff with buying all kind of makeup and skincare, and I'm thinking, geez, Louise, like you got the rest of the second half of your life to worry about that. Now, I do agree if you take care of your skin young, but I just think they're wasting money. You don't need all those gels and creams. Like you have what you have working for you, what you can't buy, and that is youth. So just go with that. That's what I want to tell these girls. Mia says, I have a cleansing balm, a regular powder cleanser for a double wash, then serums. Yes, DD and sweet tea. You have too. Okay. I can't say that I have. That was a very good question. Just curious because I have not. Oh, you have not. I thought you probably had. Nope, I haven't. Yes, you have. Okay. So, so the people that have dated a guy that had issues with how, not issues, but lost weight and was on a weight loss journey, because it wasn't your question about a guy losing weight. Because I wonder if they have the same insecurities about the hanging skin, and I'm sure they do, if they have the insecurities, but I wonder if they would let the female know. So like the people that dated the guy who lost a ton of weight, did he have hanging skin? Did he not want to show himself? Was he wanting to have the lights out all the time? Stuff like that. I wonder, because I've heard some men talk that have lost weight and said that, but I just wondered if They felt that way, or and the woman knew they felt like that. Let's see. What are you guys saying? Just curious. Okay. 3 of them I have gotten made into one that would cost $45 a month. My insurance covers each of their own for $10 each, so I have $15 getting all 3 and putting them together on my own. Okay, okay. He lost over 100 pounds. Wow. So did he have hanging skin? Was he sensitive about how he looked without clothes on? I mean, I just wonder. Soulmates, yes, but many. Oh my goodness. So more than one. I am going to say something so wrong right now. I don't like this about myself, but I didn't date bigger men. Just wasn't a thing I liked. Now I could care less. Any size is fine. Well, that's okay. I think that's okay. And you admitted that. That's good. But I think that's okay. Mia says the Turtle Diaries is saying, Mia, that's totally fine. We all have preferences. I do like bigger guys, but I'm sort of worried they aren't going to be into me now that I'm smaller. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know, because maybe that's a thing where you live. Because I always see you can see one or the other. Like I'll see a bigger guy with a smaller girl. I'll see a smaller girl with a bigger guy. I see them both going on both sides. So, but yeah, and maybe because the area you live in. Nadia says soulmates. Not sure I believe in that. Feels like something Disney and Hallmark made up to cash in. LOL. You know what? You're probably right. You're probably right about that. Oh my gosh. Delilah says 4 of mine are RX though for hormonal acne and rosacea, so I count that as one step. Steps since I mixed them together. Show that on your channel, your glam routine. One of my exes was over 300. He was a great person and provider. Nope, he was not shy. He was not shy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But did he lose a lot of weight? Did he ever lose a lot of weight? Because I've dated bigger guys, but she said that they lost a lot of weight. I think that's why I didn't answer it that way. But yeah, sweet tea, yes, they will. Big dudes that I know all love them some small girls. Well, yeah, I thought so too, but maybe in her area things are different. Maybe. Mia says they have huge issues with penis size, losing may oh losing made it look bigger. Oh my goodness. OM to the G. Okay, that is too funny. No, he didn't have hanging skin. He was young when he lost it, and he didn't spend most of his life overweight. So it's probably why he didn't have hanging skin. Okay, okay. Beverly, I'm late tonight. Did I miss anything juicy? Yeah, all this conversation. We're the dating. We're finding out about all these dating habits. He lost like 70 plus pounds. Okay, very good. So did he lose and was he still at the 300 pounds so like was he 370 and lost 70, or was he 300 and lost 70 and he was 230? Oh my goodness. David is bigger, but not huge, and he has been all sizes. A totally buff dude and an overweight dude and a normal dude. He ain't shy. I love that. Good insight, Mel B. Perfectly Pamela says, Beverly, you missed all the tea. Yeah, we had some good some good comments. Delilah says, I have a video on it, DD, and now I have the new RXs since yesterday. I'm filming another. Okay, okay, good, good. All right, because people are into that healthcare. Healthcare, skincare, all things care. All right, yeah, Mia is she is like on it. She is on it. Hilarious. I know. No, he was 225 after losing. Okay, okay. All right, very good. So that's pretty cool. Okay, anybody else have another question? I have to find that question. Sweet Tea came up with that question, and I forgot what I did with my other question. Let's see. Ooh, well, people are gonna probably say no to this, but be honest. Have you ever been in a love triangle? Have you guys ever been in a love triangle? And that could mean like, you were dating somebody or you were seeing somebody and then you found out they had been seeing somebody else. Because I always say, I think this is so true too. When you meet somebody now, maybe not, because if somebody met me now, I'm totally single and not dating anybody. But most of the time, when people have met me, I have been having something else going on with, doing something. But here lately, I could honestly say, no, if you meet me, I don't have anything else going on. But sometimes you can be caught up in that triangle because a guy, for the most part, most guys are going to say, now I could be wrong because, I'm some years behind with this dating stuff. So, guys will say, oh, I'm not seeing anybody, or I just have friends. And then there's somebody they're seeing. And I think that's how you could get caught up in a triangle. But have you guys ever been in a love triangle and then you made him choose? Or her choose? I don't know. Hey, we all worry about sizes for stuff. I don't, I worry about my bat wings matching my chest wings. That is too cute. Sweet Tea and I are both California girls, sun-kissed skin, so hot we'll melt your popsicle. Ooh, we're undeniably fine, fresh fears. We got it on lock. West Coast represent. Now put your hands up. That should have been a wrap. Oh, tell us more. You guys were involved in a love triangle. What in the world? That's true, Mia. Okay, so tell us more. You are unveiling me. Unaliving me. Oh my gosh. Sandra says no. Okay, and I don't think I've been in a love triangle either. If was in one, I didn't know I was in one. LOL, Delilah. Mia, girl, I can't breathe. Mia is Mia. So that means yes. If you say I'm not answering, that's a yes. We're gonna take that as a yes. I was with a dude who was 6'5" and had a tiny micro P. He was so uncomfortable with it. Oh. Oh, poor guy. Oh man. Nope. I almost walked into a triangle. Thank God I didn't. Oh my goodness. So how did you know? Like what do you mean you almost? Like how did you avoid it? That is too funny. Mel and Pamela, I'm gonna have to watch it on repeat. Yes, yes, yes. Micro P's, but his mouth could be a keeper. Who knows? That is too funny. You got the school teacher. So shy. So shy reading this stuff. Oh my goodness, that is too funny. Yes, I was. I told him he didn't have to choose. I made the choice for him. Get the F out of my life. And I was done. Oh my gosh. I feel like I need a door to slam behind that comment. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's California Girls with Katy Perry and Snoop Doggy Dog. That is too funny. Delilah and Mel is saying, okay. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's too funny. The way DG just said, oh, poor guy. I know, and I'm still feeling bad for him. Mia, tell him you probably don't talk to him no more. You probably kicked him to the curb. Dang it, Mia. Yes, yes, yes. That is just too funny. I spit out my tea. Delilah and Mia got me clutching my pearl. Me too. I fainted. Jeez Louise, Louise. But wait, there's more. I'm gonna have to go back and cut this out. My daughter one day is gonna be like, Mom, I was watching your video on the ultimate dating games, and somebody has a little P. What is that? But wait, there's more. He called me when he came to Texas for work and sent me a million emails trying to see me again. Oh my goodness, goodness gracious. Okay, Delilah, you are not playing around. Yes, it's so funny. Oh my gosh, I am so serious. This chat is popping tonight. I'm crying, laughing. You're gonna see me waving my chest bat wings, all that. I'm still in my emails to this day. He's still in my emails to this day because I changed my phone number. Oh my gosh. Dee Dee is about to get us banned from YouTube. I know, I know. You see, I didn't ask my question. That's a Mia. Mia is not playing. A micro P is a tiny foam, Miss Baby DD. A tiny itty bitty. Oh, that is too funny. Too funny. I love it. I love it. Okay, we gotta ask another question, a different question. Okay, you guys, you gotta have some questions. This is so hilarious. We need an after dark. I know we need an after dark stream. We gotta have Mia in that stream. Mia and Delilah, you guys have some stories to tell. Some stories. Now, next week, that just reminds me. Next week, we're gonna do the dating horror stories. Now, you gotta come with a dating horror story. And I'm gonna have some just in case nobody has any. But I have a feeling as long as Mia and Delilah are here, we got it covered, right? And Sweet Tea has had some stories too. So you guys have to come next week when we talk about these dating horror stories. And I am working on getting some guys on here too. So we might have a guy sooner than you think, like a guy. He's gonna be like, "Geez, Louise, I'm getting drilled with all these women." Oh my goodness. This was a good laugh. Isn't that what this is? Amiga Nadia. Mel gonna have to bail Dee out of YouTube jail. I know. They're gonna put the hot, too hot to handle censor on my videos. You can't be monetized because it's too hot and heavy. Oh, Lord have mercy. Mia says, yes, is Alexander Graham Bell ain't seen that tiny phone. He's talking. Oh my goodness, my goodness. You guys are hilarious. Don't put your ear up to that tiny pig. Not your ear and your nothing, not just your ear. Don't put anything up there. Have you guys covered the cheap relationship guy? No, 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 no. So give us a question. Give us a starter. Or your mouth to talk into it. Yes. Sandra, I think you mean don't put your mouth to that tiny phone. Yes, that's what she means. It's a tiny phone. That's our word, the tiny phone. Jeez, oh man. So okay, so since we're talking about the tiny phone that could or could not, I don't know. Um, have you ever had, have you guys ever had a situation with a tiny phone and how did you deal with it? What did you do? What are you doing now? What are you doing? What are you doing? Let me see. I have. Yeah, it was a it was a challenge. It was a challenge. Um, but yeah, so yeah, what do you do with that? What do you guys do with it when that happens? Oh my goodness. Sandra, I think you mean don't put your mouth to that tiny phone. Yes, you're supposed to use the speaker. The speaker. You can't hear them coming tiny. Oh my goodness gracious. Jeez, Louise, you guys are something else. Oh gosh. Jeez, Louise. Oh my goodness gracious. This is too funny. Oh my goodness. Jeez, Louise. They don't even know they came around the so, yeah. I told them that wasn't gonna work for me. He knew he had a microphone. Oh my goodness gracious. You guys are so funny. If it was a job, talking in code, you guys would have the job. You would have the job. You would have the job. And wait, Z came out of the Z came from being quiet back up in the chat for this one. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. If ever I'm having a down day, I'm gonna come play this video back. I'm gonna play this video. Oh my goodness. I had to use a tiny phone. Luckily, he had other skills that were useful. Why did you say you had to use it? No, 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 guys. You are a mess tonight. But why did she say you had to use it? Oh my goodness. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh. Yes, I got dressed and left. Oh my goodness. You guys are something else. You got dressed and left. Jeez Louise. Oh, this is so funny. Seriously, my thumb covered that tiny phone. I just made him use his fingers to call out three. Poor guy. Poor guy. Jeez Louise. Oh my God. You guys need to be like you need to go to the Laugh Factory and say something. I am so I am so tickled. Wait, why did Neil come and say, sadly, I have to report that they counter tiny? Oh my gosh, that is so hilarious. Jeez, Louise. Oh my gosh. I had one that had been cut off, cut open because of surgery. Tip to once repaired, fabulous. Just fabulous results. 2 thumbs up. 10 stars. I was sweating laughing so hard. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious. Jeez Louise. I had, I have fallen victim to the phone, to the thing. I too have fallen victim to the thing phone, the tiny, I think you mean tiny phone phenomenon. That is too funny. That's gonna go on my checklist. That is going on my checklist. Do you have a tiny microphone? He kept a quarter in his pocket to use a public phone at the corner store. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. You guys are so clever and creative. Guys, remember last week we talked about unraveling that pretty box girl that was a microphone as well. I had to go. Oh my God. Yeah, Z came out of the comments for that show. As Twan say, she came out of the bushes. Oh Lord, Lord, Lord. Oh goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Inebriated time was a whole lot different than Zen Taisha. You know, guys know. Oh my gosh, yeah, we know Taisha. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. No filter. I love it. I love it. It is hilarious. Jeez Louise. I had one who used his military plastic surgery allotment to extend his hand. What in the world? Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. You guys have me in here. Oh my gosh, crying. Some had funny tears. It is just. Oh my goodness, that is just too funny. Yeah, when Z came out of there, it started commenting on that. That struck a chord. That struck a chord. Oh, jeez Louise. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. Okay, wait a minute. DD laughing is feed my soul. Oh my God. Taisha, this is so hilarious. Just hilarious. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Poor guy. He knew his phone was tiny. Poor us. We were the ones in the dark. That is so true. He knew. He knew. He knew. Oh my goodness. That is what I thought too, Z. Like, what's that? Does that even ring? Poor guy, poor guy. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna have to tell the guys that come on this show, you gotta have a big microphone. You're not gonna make it. I saw one that was like, did a Cabbage Patch Kid lose its member? What am I supposed to do with that? I'm a big woman and I won't pass the limit to get on this ride. You gotta be this tall to Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness, you guys are a mess, a mess, a mess. Mia is no joke. No way. She says, I don't want a ginormous phone either, if I'm being honest. Now, yeah, well, we can talk or go the other direction because, yeah, that's a serious thing. It looks like from everybody's response, we've all encountered a tiny phone somewhere or another. Oh my goodness. And you know what? You guys, I stay on this phone with YouTube, but I'm never gonna look at a phone the same now. I'm never gonna look at it. And you might call me and I might just start laughing because I'm gonna be having flashbacks of this conversation. That is just too funny. You guys just ruined my 25 steps. You need to ditch about 20 of those steps and just come back to the realistic 3 to 4 steps. Oh my goodness, that is too funny. Oh my goodness. Okay. That was good. That was funny. That was funny. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna have to come back here when I want a good laugh. Oh, Taisha, that's facts. A huge phone is scary. Yes, a huge phone. It's an adjustment period. It really it should be you on probation with that one. Now my nose is running. Oh my gosh, mine is too. Taisha is cracking up. I wonder if Darian is in the shadows watching. Darian said, no, wouldn't it be funny if he would have came out like Z came out swinging? Oh, goodness gracious. Unfortunately, I've had a tiny microphone and a small phone, but luckily it was just those two. Okay, okay. Y'all know he be lurking. Mia. I can manage phone or megaphone. Oh, Mia said I can manage either one of them. All right now. All right. Don't hurt yourself over there. Medium-sized phone, good over here. I know that's right. Dear Lord, give us all the right. Oh, perfect. Yes, yeah. You know what? That is not too big, not too small. Just like the three with Goldilocks and her three little bears, just right. Oh my gosh, now that my insides were cut out, I'm scared of testing it out to see if I can handle any phone calls. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Yeah, you got to take it easy. I knew you could, Mia. I got a new Apple 16. I don't know, is that plus phone? Yeah, a 16 plus with a bigger screen, and my hands can't handle the bigger size. Yes, I didn't want that big phone. I ended up getting a medium-sized phone. Um, Darian said he ain't trying to mess with y'all tonight. He ain't old enough for this conversation. Make the call, Delilah. Sandra says, make that call. Yes, I agree. But you know what? You got to be healed up, though. You got to be healed up. LOL, Simply Taisha's laughing. LOL, that sounded so bad of me, but I don't want to laugh at the guy. Yes, yes, yes. And she says, but Sandra, I am scared. Well, you know, you had surgery. I don't know. Did the doctor give you a certain amount of time that you had to wait before? I don't know. You would think. You would think. You would think. Darium is over at the on the pen tonight. I'm glad he isn't on the phone. No, Darium, he would have probably went along with the jokes. I don't think he would have had fun too. We gotta get him over here though to talk. Was that Wednesday? Where was he at? Was that last Friday he was here? And or was it Wednesday? I can't remember. But yeah, King Darium, is he at Dave on the pen? I'm glad he isn't on the phone, LOL. Make a short call with the hang up where the call gets scary. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't want busted either. I wouldn't want busted open either, Delilah. I see them Tuesday to see if I'm fully cleared. Okay, okay. All right. That is too funny. Okay. All right. So, okay. You guys, anybody else have any questions? I'm trying to think of what else I can ask. I got a ton of questions, but some of them we too advanced for these questions. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. These questions aren't good. Some of these aren't that great. Oh, okay. So this is a question. If you have kids, you can relate to this. Would you date somebody who your kids didn't like? So let's say you were dating a guy and your kids didn't like him or didn't care for him. Would you continue to date him? Would you date him and not bring him, or it could be either reverse, a male too, or would you date him and not tell let your kids know? Like, how would you handle that situation? What would you guys do? I don't know, and I used to be one of those people that I thought, I'm not going to bring somebody around my daughter until I'm invested and really like them. But then I thought, what if I get invested and really like them, and then she doesn't like them? She doesn't like the guy, and then it's kind of like, what do I do then? So I always wondered that. Um, I don't know. All right, what do you guys think? Let's see. I promise y'all King Darren will arrive. So, and if you don't have kids, what about like your family members too? Like if you don't have kids, I think kids is a little different than the family member though. But like, would you take them around your mom, your dad? Is there like a waiting period where you would take them around your friends or anybody who was, you value their opinion? Sandra says, make a short call with the hang up. Oh, I read that already. That was funny. Okay, I saw that. I see them Tuesday if I'm cleared. Some men will be intimidated with a conversation like this, Dee. Possibly, possibly, possibly. But I think talking stuff through is kind of like good therapy. It's like therapy without seeing a therapist, if you know what I'm saying. Good idea, Sandra. Once I'm cleared, I'll start with a local call instead of a long distance call. I love that. I love that. You guys are so clever. That is a great plan, Delilah. She's keeping that relationship alive. Oh my goodness. Now, wait, is this saying something or are these all just phones? Is this code for something, Taisha? She's so techie. I love it though. How did you get all those phones though? What are you using? Are you on the phone? Are you on your phone? Mia, it's like a gift, a really, really big gift sometimes. I have a lot. Mel says we're too advanced. Yes, yes, yes. I don't have kids, so I don't get a vote. No, but remember what I said, what about your family members though? So how, would you take somebody there before you you have to be invested in the person to introduce to your family. So you can go with that. Even tried to hide it, then finally gave up. He ain't worth it. Okay. Mia says he is not worth it. Oh, Mia, I don't want a man who gives up. No. My kids are all grown, so if they don't like them, they're gonna have to have a good reason. So probably not. Okay, so you figure they're old enough to be able to sense the BS, right? Delilah says, I've only introduced 2 men to my family. Okay. So you don't just like willy-nilly introduce. Then that probably means that. With kids, I don't think it's not always about the guy. I wait a long time to try to introduce my kids to someone. Okay. So but what so if you wait and your kids don't like the guy, then how do you handle that, sweet tea? Like, I don't know, maybe you've never had that, but what if that happens? That was hiding a relationship. Okay. Yes, it is like therapy, relaxing and funny. Yes. That's what Mel says. Beverly says that's a hard one because if you really like the guy and your kids don't like him, do you sacrifice yourself or you tell your kids they have to deal with it and be the mutual person between them? Yeah, I think that would be so hard. So hard. At my daughter's young age, I would really have to wonder because a lot of times, I don't know, maybe do kids just give people the side eye? I think kids kind of sense things sometimes we don't even sense. So that would be hard. Sometimes your kids aren't ready to see you with someone else, so it'll take time. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to say. But I think if my daughter didn't like somebody, I don't know if I could keep it moving. Plus, my daughter is younger. I think it makes a difference when when your kids are older. I think that probably does make a difference. All right, we had to think. I mean, now I have some spicy questions. um, let's see. I was asking people for questions. Let's see, and they sent me some good ones. Let's see. Um, yes, I've dealt with it. My son was young, but it wasn't my boyfriend. He just didn't want to share me. Okay, that makes sense. So did you end up not dating the guy because of that, or did it come in the way of it? Thumbs up to the live. We got 20 people in here. It's free 99. Yes. I love it. Okay, so yeah, you guys have to come up with some more questions. I don't have any more good ones. I feel like I asked all the questions, the good ones. Let's see. Yeah, I think I asked all the really good questions. And I didn't really drink a lot tonight on mine. I still have half of my shake. Let's see. We did the soulmates. Yeah, that's it. I don't have any more. Wait, let me see. I got a stash of some stuff. Okay, yeah, I don't have any more dating type questions. I think I asked you guys this before. Who was your celebrity crush? Did you guys tell me that? Way to get spicy. No, we got to keep it YouTube G-rated. Is that what they say, G-rated? We went on group dates, a couple of fun dates, and they got to know each other. It works out, but takes time. Okay, I can see that. My drink has been gone. Your drink is gone. Yeah, that's all the questions I have. Let's see. And you know what? I'm curious about this. It's kind of date related. What's the compliment? What's the best compliment a man has ever given to you, or a woman that you've ever gotten? What's the best compliment? Um, oh, I do have some other questions. It's what time is it? It's 10, almost 10. Maybe one more question. Oh, that's easy. Boris Kojo, all day, every day. Yeah. Oh, I love him too. But my number one is my number one person is Denzel Morris Chestnut. Who else? Blair Underwood. Who else? I'm trying to think. I can't remember. I think that's my top. What's the guy's name? Did I say Blair Underwood? Morris Chestnut, Blair Underwood, and Kojo. What's the guy from Power? He got up in there too. Omari Hardrick, is that his name? And Denzel is just my number one. I think he's aging like fine wine, Denzel. Um, let's see. So Sweet Tea says we went on a group date, a couple of fun dates, and then got to know each other. It works out, but it takes time. Yes, I think so too. I think that's a good move. My drink has been gone, Delilah says. That's easy. We saw that. Boris Kojo. Hello, Healthy Kitchen Wizard. How are you? Are you cooking something up tonight? My abs hurt from laughing. Yes, yes, yes. I know, me too. I just laugh my buns off. Lorenz Tate. Yeah, Lorenz Tate. You know, he's not my top 5 though, but he's in the top 10 for sure. Have you ever dated a man that used to be a woman? How did you bring it to the family? I don't know, just idea. So I'm glad you're doing great. Thanks for joining us. So we're talking about all things related to dating and relationships. Healthy Kitchen Wizard, are you married? Are you single? Are you single and ready to mingle? What is your status? What is your status? If you feel comfortable sharing that with us. This is our dating crew. Like we're here every Friday talking about, and we do have married ladies in here as well, just helping us out, giving us advice, sharing their stories with us too. I think the biggest compliments is when they trust you enough to come to you to clarify when they don't understand something. Okay, all right, that was a deep thought. Love that. All the guys are very short, like 5'3". I hate living here because you see your dream guy in person and then he's tiny. Yes. And how tall are you, sweetie? I have a feeling, aren't you over 5'6"? I want to say you're 5. Are you taller than 5'6" or 5'7"? Idris. Yeah, he's in my top 10 for sure. Yes, yes, yes. Very handsome guy. Yes, they are. And I don't know if you follow him, Taisha, but I've seen him a lot of times with his wife doing, I guess they're doing TikTok videos. I don't know if it's TikTok or it's Facebook. I can't remember. But yeah, nice looking man. Yes, they are like Tom Cruise. He is like 2 feet tall. Tom Cruise wears those things in his shoes, allegedly. But yeah, I was told he wears those like heels, kind of like Prince wore 'em, that they kind of it's something in their shoe that makes them elevate like taller. But a lot of people look taller on camera. I probably even look taller on camera, and I'm only 5'4". Yes, Idris. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my lady, Idris. I'm 5'6". I thought you were 5'6" or 5'7". So that's on the taller side to me. I mean, I know it's not probably considered tall, but for me it is. Tom ain't no one's dream. It was just an example. No, no, no. What do you guys think about Brad Pitt? Brad Pitt, I used to love Brad Pitt back in the day. Ever since he started going through the drama with Angelina, his ex, I don't know if it just turned me off. And not that I'm blaming him or he did anything or even know the story, but all that drama just kind of like took his appeal away. So have you guys ever thought Brad Pitt was just like all of that in a bag of chips? I remember him from Thelma and Louise back in the day. Yeah, he's always been a nice looking man, though. He is a nice looking man. He's aging well too. Perfectly Pamela said, "Sweet tea, as long as he's taller than me and has an iPhone Plus." I love it, Pamela. I love it. iPhone Plus. I gotta put that back up there. iPhone Plus, and I love how she capitalized that too. The iPhone is mid-size and it is a great size. Well, we'll take that. A Healthy Kitchen Wizard says, I was married, then divorced, engaged to a guy for 5 years. Unfortunately, I had to tell him I could not marry him. I could see myself divorcing again, getting a divorce again. Now, why? Do you mind telling us why? So you had let him know you could not marry him. What was he doing that just like gave you that red flag? Wow. I'm 5'2", so most men are taller than me. Yes, yes, yes. Divorced here. Mia's divorced. Brad Pitt is still fine as can be. He is. He is. But for some reason, I just don't look at him the same. I feel like he's just been through the, I don't know. He's just been through it. Jeez Louise. But yeah, he is a nice looking man. I mean, yes. Brad is super fine. Angela is just Angelina. Oh, Angelina. Poor lady. Poor lady. 5'9" here, so I need an Apple 26 plus plus, as Mia said. So you're 5'9" too. You're 5'9", so you are taller. Geez, you're almost 6 feet tall. Well, how about that? I didn't picture you being a tall person. I love it. Divorced and Brad is fine, a fine, tiny man. Okay, okay. So, Sweet Tea, you're also divorced. Or are you saying Brad Pitt is divorced? I'm confused. Let me think. And I'll remember your height, but I can't remember if I'm your. Have you been married before? I don't remember that. But I could never be with a Brad. Once a cheater, always a cheater. So no, thank you. Yeah, well, he cheated on But you see how karma, and I don't even call it karma. I just call it just God doing his thing. Look at he cheated, and look what he ended up. What happened to him? He's been taken through the ringer, wouldn't you say? So I know he had to ask himself, was it worth it? At some point, was it worth it? That's why I say you never have to try to get revenge on people because God and the universe has your back. They just do. Hi, Delilah. Mia, that's so tall. My friend is like 5'11", and she says similar. Okay, okay. Hello, hello. Channing Tatum. Yeah, he is nice looking too. He is nice looking too. But I'm gonna tell you, when I think of Channing Taylor now and Tatum now, I used to think of him in that movie with Jamie Foxx called White House Down. You guys ever saw that? That was an excellent movie. Jamie Foxx was the president, and so it was good. He was like it was a superhero role for him. But now I see when I picture him, I see he went on that lip sync show and he lip synced. He was Beyonce, and on that show, she surprises him and she comes out and help and does the dance with him. And all I can see now is that blonde wig and him in that little outfit being Beyonce. So I don't. It's just this is a little odd for me to be looking at Channing Tatum. I'm like, geez, Louise, he went all in on that role. Um, he was a professor. He was too intelligent. No room for common sense. And you know what? They say that smart people don't have common sense. Is that? I wonder, is there a study? Can we do a study on that? So he was too intelligent. No room for common sense. Well, but you know what? That sounds about right. A lot of people that are very smart, yeah, they say, lack common sense. But I would love to see a study about that because you always hear it. I'm divorced. Delilah's single. I'm divorced. Yes, I was married 10 years. Oh, okay, 10 years. Jeez Louise. And you probably said that, and I don't know why I packed that away. Delilah, you are not single. You are Davided it. Yes. But technically, isn't that funny though? Because don't they say technically if you don't, I think I went down too far. So they say technically if you're not married, you are single. So technically, but yeah, we do. You got to let David get in where he fits in. And he doesn't fit in the single category. He's taken. Let's see. Brad didn't cheat on Angelina, but she dragged him. No, but he cheated. He's talking about on Jennifer, his first wife. Healthy kitchen wizard. I dated someone like that. Having a basic conversation became too complicated. I couldn't take it. Perfectly Pamela said, "Oh no, you won't." And then sometimes when in my experience, sometimes when you have a guy that's very smart and like that put together, they're so tightly wound up. Like you just want to say, "Relax, relax, chill out." Sometimes they can't just relax and chill out. Um, so I could see that. I could see that. He cheated on Jennifer with Angelina. So cha what? Cha lay off. Cha-la, cha-cha slide. Jeez Louise. You are too funny. I've always dated tall, extremely skinny guys with hip bones. You can see hip bones. But I can see like a man that's like, on the thinner side, like there's something to hold on to. Because if you're thin, and your person's really thin, that's like, that's two thin people. Sometimes people do like something like a little squishy, and you're gonna get a lot squishy over here. Magic Mike. I've never seen Magic Mike. Now I've seen like little parts and pieces of it, but I've never seen the whole thing. But I still over that even think of that Beyonce. He was Beyonce. I just can't get over that. Channing Tatum is a weirdo, but he's fine. Oh my gosh. Poor Channing. Yes, that's right, sweet tea. I meant legally single, never married. Oh, that's funny. Oh, drove me up a wall. He drove you up. Can't wait to get rid of him. So, Healthy Kitchen Wizard, are you out here trying to date? And then where should we be looking? Do you you're beautiful. Do you have a place you could tell us where do we go today other than like the grocery store? That's a hit or miss. Like, help us out. Twice divorced here, 3 years and 10 years. Okay, all right, very good. 3 years and 10 years. So you got some experience under your belt. I feel like such a shall I say it? Like a virgin? Because I've never been married. I've been engaged twice, but never to the altar. You guys have been married, divorced. So this is a good group to kind of help me just know what to avoid. Mia, I'm a big girl, size 13 in men's shoes, kind of tall. So I'm not a meek little wallflower physically. I stand out. And you tall too. Yes, you really do. Well, I love that. I love that. All right. Beverly says, I'm divorced 2 times. Okay, Beverly. So you got some expertise going on too. I'm gonna have to be calling you Beverly, like, I need some help. Yes, he did not know how to enjoy life. Yes, I can see that. That being uptight. Yes, I don't want a genius, but I do need some intelligence in there. I was trying to help her know how to pronounce it. It didn't work. Okay, because I was like, what? Divorce and runaway bride times 3. Divorcee and runaway bride 3 times. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. You're going to be on that Elizabeth Taylor kind of time. Mia and me too. I've never dealt with a heavier man. My men have always been slim. Oh, yeah. Okay, in Spanish, chale is pronounced as cha, sound like in cheese, cha, followed by ale, chale, with a soft E sound, sounding like chele, chele, chale, chale. All right. Now, it's funny. I feel like I have a friend for every occasion. You know how some folks always got a story for every occasion? I got a friend for every occasion. So, one of my close friends, she lives in Florida. Well, I want to say, Mel, she lives in um, is there like a Florida, Palm Beach, or is there like a not Palm Beach? Is it a no, I think she moved from Tampa to somewhere else. I want to say it starts with the P where she moved to. So anyway, she is a Spanish teacher in Florida. She teaches Spanish. So, yeah, it's funny because when you're saying that, I'm going to ask her now. When my daughter has a question about a word in Spanish, we call her name is Tanya, and we call her and ask her. She went to Spain and studied. She's been immersed in all things Spain and Spanish. And my daughter, because she's African American, my daughter just thinks it's so cool that she knows fluent Spanish. Her daughters went to Spanish speaking schools, and one of her daughters is fluent in Spanish. So, yeah, I think that's so cool. So anyway, Delilah, I'm going to ask her. It's chale. Am I saying it right? I'm probably still saying it wrong. All right, so let's see. So Mel, I might come to Florida because I haven't seen her since she's moved. I have a couple of other friends that live in Florida. Are you guys in Florida close to Disney? Because that's probably the quickest time I'll get back to Florida to go to. Because I told them next time I come to Florida, I was there for a week and I had everything packed to do, like every park, every time was slotted. And so I didn't really have time to go off site and like hang out with my friends. So this time I plan to do that a lot more. Oh, I forgot I don't know where I left off at. Okay, so wait. I tried to date a bigger dude once, but it didn't work. Two fats don't make a right. And I say that I used to say that too sometimes too. Like two big people don't necessarily go together. And for me, but I don't think that way anymore. No, I am not, I am married now. I met my husband 1 month after I told the professor I couldn't marry him. Wow. So how long did you date that husband? Wow, that is so cool. So you're meant to be like with in a relationship with in a a serious thing going on. You didn't waste any time. And I'm sure you're the healthy kitchen wizard. You're cooking too, I bet. That's the quickest way to a man's heart, they say, is to cook some good old food. All right, Delilah, meal times 3. Girl, at least you know you need to run. I like that. Hey, you go online and date people. So, Healthy Kitchens Wizard is telling us to go online and date. Delilah needs a smartphone. Yes. The Turtle Diaries, my first love was 6'7" over 300. I prefer to climb to use the phone. You guys are so funny with these little baby Dee. You got some code, so baby Dee won't know what's going on, and she won't know. I don't like a womanizer. When my husband cheated, I didn't want to hear anything. Save the drama for your mama and the story for your friends out. Oh, okay, okay. So sorry. I think I'm tired because I'm reading these things and then I'm getting to the end and then I'm like, okay, now I get it. Okay, let's me reread that. I don't like a womanizer. When my husband cheated, I didn't want to hear anything. Save the drama for your mama and the story for your friends. You are not playing. I love it. Channy, okay, his newest movie is Wicked. He's the psycho in that movie. Okay. Is that what you're trying to say? I love okay. Sweet tea. I'm dead. Go on dating sites. Okay, okay. You know what? I'm scared to go on these dating sites. I don't even know which ones to go on. We talked about the different apps before in this live. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. One of these lives when we first started talking about dating. So I have to go back and check it out. Yeah, I have to spread my wings and fly away. Palm Coast, okay. No, Palm Bay, Florida. Is it? It might be. It could be. I don't know, Healthy Kitchen Wizard. I don't know, Mel to the B. Mia, that movie was crazy. It was so good. Okay, you're talking about the Wicked, not like Lay, but Lee. Okay. Orlando is about 2 hours and 45 minutes from Fort Lauderdale. Okay. Disney is somewhat in the middle. Okay, okay. I'm determined to get this right. LOL. The word Lee is just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Yes, about our halfway mark meal. Okay, okay. I want to move to Florida. You do, Delilah? Florida, their weather is so crazy there, but I guess you ladies are probably not in the worst part of it. Delilah, I'm loving it because Zoe Kravitz really did her thing with that movie. I have to see that. Yes, let it go, Delilah. It's okay. Dee Dee has been drinking. Yeah, I might need another drink. Oh, I should have something in here. Mm-mm-mm. Like some peptides. Kim, oh, okay, Kim. Sweet tea. Well, she's laughing. She really did, Mia. Fair life be strong. You know what was strong was those jokes that you guys were telling. That had me tickled pink. Tickled purple. You almost turned my purple to pink. Hey Delilah, I'm a broker. Where in Florida do you want to move to? Oh, I love that. Making that connection. Mm-hmm. Geez, oh man, you never know who knows who and where things are popping off at. I don't know yet. I have to be within 250 miles of Tampa Airport is all I know. Sweet tea, climbing is a great exercise, sis. Yes, yes, yes. Especially if you put some weight on it. Exactly. I don't want to look like two piggies trying to, but it don't matter much because I'm getting smaller. You are getting smaller. You are 87 pounds, I believe, down, you said. Palm Beach. Hey, Kim. I think Yahoo has a dating site. Okay, Yahoo. I'm trying to think. The only I hear about Tinder. Is that played out? Tinder? Is that old news? Join Hinge, DD. It's pretty good, and then come back and tell us how it goes. But you know what? Honestly, maybe I will this summer when I have more time on my hands to just sit and I don't need another thing to distract me from what I got going on. I'm already super busy. So maybe this summer, and then by that time, I could get to know them. I could stay up on the phone talking. And yeah, it'll just work out because I'll have extra time, like more time. Crazy hot most of the year in Florida. Sunshine State is where it's at, DD. I gotta get down there and check you ladies out. There was tornadoes Tuesday morning. Oh no. But I will be in Houston. And I know that's not Florida, but I will be in Houston for a family reunion this summer. Um in July. I think it's in July. I've never been to Florida. I need a vacay. Let's go, Mia. Dee Dee, I love our family group. Thank you so much for making yourself available to us. We have fun here. We grow and learn. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me and all of us. David and I are trying to go to Miami. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. Tinder is more of hookups from what I've heard. And let me go back to Beverly. When she said that, I just thought of that. It's so funny because when I released that video, for the 1 year that I'm the downsize diva, downsizing diva, and I'm here to say I wanted to rap that, but I didn't. Um, but anyway, the first person that called me was Beverly. Beverly, I was in a parent teacher conference for my daughter. And I couldn't answer. And so when we got out and we got in the car, I called her back and she was just like, oh my gosh, I heard that song. That is so cool. Thank you, for sharing that. And she was just so sweet and supportive, like a real friend would do, right? Like a real friend calls you up and congratulates you or, say, I thought that was the coolest thing. So, Beverly, thanks for that. That just made my night that night. But I thought to myself, that's like what a real friend would do, right? Call you and congratulate you on something. So, yeah, this is such a cool community. I'm sure everybody who's on YouTube and, when you got on here, you weren't expecting to meet like, people that you were going to have a connection with, like real friendships. So I love that. I love that. Geez, oh man, I could name everybody, but then I'll get in trouble. I'm one of those people who start naming people and I always forget somebody. So I've told myself I wasn't going to keep doing that. so so everybody, we all know who we are. I've never been to Florida. I need a vacay. Yes, yes, yes. And that's one of the things, maybe not this year because it's, I don't know if it's going to happen, but maybe next year. We talked about this. I remember when I used to go live, when I first was going live, and it wasn't a lot of live people doing the lives. And we talked about meeting up. And then since then, people have, met up, and like the Downsize is doing their thing. And, Twan got organized in Florida. And I do realize that we're all over, but maybe we can plan to all meet up at a central place or somewhere or an event. It doesn't even have to be, like we're all going to Florida. Maybe we can all go to a concert, meet up at a concert or like a conference. And do something, so that, everybody can kind of come. Now, everybody could fly to Florida. Everybody could fly to Ohio. Everybody could fly to Indiana. And we all could fly somewhere. But I think that would be cool to go to, like, I don't know. Mel has been talking about New York. I don't know. I've been to New York too. New York it's interesting. But I mean, a place where we can all go and meet up. But when I go to Houston, I don't know if anybody's in Houston. But when I go to Houston, I'll let people know. So people want to come to Houston, they can. If they want to meet up some kind of way. Other than that, I'll just be near Ohio. I'm not going a whole lot of places unless I go on that Downsize cruise. I really want to go on that Downsize cruise. So I don't know if I'm going to make it, though, this year. Because like I said, I have a couple of family things that I didn't get to go to last year. Last year I was stuck at home. I didn't travel much and usually if I travel, it's in the summer. Because I'm off in the summer, so it's convenient. But my daughter was enrolled in a class, and it started like the 6 week school started, so the class started the week of 4th of July weekend. So the trips I took, I only took one or two. It was like before the 4th of July. So after that, I was just kind of stuck. And the reason why I was stuck is because people were like, well, you could have just not took her to the class. She's a good reader. She can read. Because it was a reading class, but I had paid for it ahead of time. And I think kids, when they're on those breaks over the summer, even the smartest kids, you lose some, a little bit of your little mojo. And so I like to give her like a running start when she goes back. So I had enrolled her into that class, and that kept me from traveling. And so, yeah. And then I have a friend, Delilah, that lives in Texas. And she's my saying. She's always, she's super supportive of my channel. She's always she's a business lady. She's always traveling. And her and her husband are entrepreneurs, own businesses and stuff. And they're always into something, and she's on the go a lot. And so I'm visiting her in Texas. She lives in Dallas, Texas. So I'll be there. And I don't know, we may not go. We're trying to plan when we're going to go. And then her daughter's in college. We're supposed to be meeting in some state where her daughter's in a tournament there. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff going on that I need to do. And somebody in here from Detroit, because I'll be going to Detroit this summer. I need to visit family there. And I need to really get there. So, and I didn't go last year. So yeah, I got just a ton of stuff. But I said all that to say, next year we can plan it and meet up. I do want to go on that Downsize cruise next year. I'm really trying to go this year. I'm trying to catch my girl Taisha and Mel to the B. But Taisha and I live kind of, she lives in Indiana. I live in Ohio. It's not that far. So we may try to get together this summer and have a spot to meet up. And, my max for driving is 3 hours. So if we meet somewhere in the middle, that'll be good. I don't like to drive. My nerves won't let me do it. And I don't like to sit in the car for a long time. But so, yeah, 3 to 4 hours is my limit, I would say. So anyway. I don't know. You guys just got me on the tangent talking about places to go in Florida and visiting and all of that. But yeah, I would love to come to somebody's city and whoop it up with them. And get together. That would be pretty cool. We could meet up. Now I'm going to a family reunion too. So remember, I don't know. I might have a busy packed schedule. I always do that. Every time I go somewhere, I'm thinking I'm a planner. So everything is always like chop, chop, chop and planned out. So I have a feeling when I'm in Houston, it's going to be like, a lot going on. I'm not going to have a bunch of free time, but I'll make time if somebody says, oh, I want to meet up. We'll figure it out. So yeah, Kim is saying that the Sunshine State. I love it. Yes. My sister used to live in Daytona Beach, and she moved to Virginia. But so I was, coming to Florida quite regularly there, at least once at least when I was off in the summers, I would go. And so now since she moved, I haven't been there since I went and took my daughter to Disney, and that was when she was 5. So it's all going on 3 years. Okay, okay. So what are you guys saying? Okay, you're trying to go to Miami. Is a Miami a place to move to though? Miami is just a visit. I've been to Miami Beach a few times. Nice plug, Happy Kitchen Wizard. Go ahead and rep that brokerage, girl. I love that. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Houston is 4 hours from you. My coworker's on a dating site. She didn't put her real name and she put an alias. She gets some crazy people. I don't know if I want to be bothered with that. Yeah, I think you would really have to pick through. Houston is my neck of the woods. Yay! Okay, okay. Well, we have to figure it out if we're close enough to get together. Yes, yes, yes. Um, yeah, I figured somebody would be hopefully in that area. Yes, thank you for this live. I haven't laughed at her all week. Phone lessons. Yes, yes. I'm never going to look at the phone the same. I'm just not. Yes, Beverly, I love this about us too. Okay, thank you, everyone. I enjoy being with you all. Thank you so much, Healthy Kitchen Wizard. We will see you. As of tonight, I'm officially 90 pounds down. Oh my gosh. I love that. I love that for you. That is so awesome. 90 pounds. That's nothing to sneeze at. Jeez Louise. I was on Tinder. It's not bad. Like the rumors have it. Okay. All right. Maybe this summer I'll try. I want to drop a road trip to see the trolls in the Seattle area. Hot, hot Miami. Get ready, get ready, get ready, Delilah. It is hot. Houston has a different type of hot weather too. I'm going to say that. When I was in Houston, my friend that lives in Dallas, she lived in Houston. And I went for her. She had a baby shower. So this was years and years ago. That daughter is that daughter that's the daughter that's in college now. And but I'm telling you, it was super hot. I said, geez, Louise, this hot was different than Vegas hot. It's hot in Texas too, KJ. Yeah, it's that hot is different than the Florida hot. I'm telling you, it's just different. Thank you, thank you. Mia says, yeah, 90 pounds. I'm so impressed with and just in awe. I love it. Seriously, let's plan a meetup. I could fly wherever, but I really miss the ocean. Mia, come to the meet and greet. Twan is going to plan mid-year 2025. If Delilah and Mia come to Florida by themselves, it would be lit. Yes. You come to Delilah. Mia, if Twan makes it the first week in July, I could come to Florida. I get off that week. Delilah says Alonda is in Houston. That's right. Alonda is in Houston. Okay, okay. If Twan makes it the first week in, okay, I think I read that. Oh, wait, in the July. I could get that week off work. Okay, okay. I'd love to. I'll try for sure to get the time off. I listened to this lady in the morning. Her name is Christine Zappi 2.0 on her group. There is someone doing a GLP-1 meetup in Atlanta. They're going to meet at some zoo place. I don't know who that is. Oh, I do know. I was going to say that name sounds familiar. Okay, I know who that is, Beverly. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. So she's doing the meetup. What's her name? Zepbound with Ange does a meetup too. Yes, that too. At Mel's comment. Have a meetup in Ohio for yourself, DD. I'm there. Okay, okay. I'm in Florida all the time. I have family there in Fort Lauderdale, Fort Myers, and West Palm Beach. Oh, geez, Louise. Yeah, you're all over. I love the Detroit airport. I want to go to Minneapolis to the Mall of America. I do too. I do too. I've heard that's a huge mall. We'll be able to buy some new stuff. That should be fun, Delilah. I'm in Fort Worth by your friend in Dallas, Dee. Okay, okay, very good. Yeah, okay. And I'm for sure I'm gonna be in Houston, so that's a for sure thing. Oh, that's good to know. Mail to the B. Delilah, the same. Women love shopping. Can you shop for me for our new me clothes at the Mall of America? Who's been to that mall? I've never been to the Mall of America. Never. Let's see. Houston is humid. Yes. Oh gosh, it was humid. Jeez Louise, I'm gonna have a hairdo that can't be touched. The Atlanta Aquarium at Bev, DD, the hot Miami, meaning it could be very fun in Miami. But yes, the temperature is hot in Miami. Yeah, I know. I've been to Miami on some girls trips, and it is hot. But yeah, I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. It's funny because that's every time I go somewhere, and it was this young guy in Miami trying to talk to me. When I went to Vegas, it was this young guy trying to talk to me there. We rented out a bus because it was for my birthday, and yeah, it's like I always have the young little guys. I don't know what that is, but I'll take it, right? Because it's better than only having some older guys talk to you. At least you feel like you still got something going on. Sandra, that was Sandra saying she's going to bed. Good night, Sandra. I'm gonna be going to bed too. I am so tired. I've had a week. Just had such a busy week, and my dad's birthday's tomorrow, so I got that going on. I'm just giving them money, but I did order a gift. A little something. I wonder if it's gonna be here before tomorrow when we go to dinner, because we're going to dinner tomorrow. And then my daughter has a birthday party, but I am going to be doing my weigh in on Sunday. I think I might have to do it a little earlier. And I know some people are probably going to be at church, because I'm doing it a little earlier. But, you could just watch the replay. So I'll probably come on and then be ready to go. And when I get off that live on Sunday, I'm going straight to the birthday party, my daughter's friend. I'm surprised she's having it on a Sunday, considering they have school Monday, but it's early in the day. So that's probably what she's thinking. So anyway, then I got to reschedule. See, that it always, these things going on the weekends cut into my week. So now I have to reschedule my daughter's gymnastics class. So I just got so much going on. But you guys have a great night. This was so fun. I'm telling you, whenever I want to laugh, I am going to come back here and push replay because this was so funny. I loved it, loved it, loved it. Thank you guys. You guys bring me so much joy. You guys are so much fun. And everybody's saying good night. Have a good night. Love it, love it. Thank you. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.